Quick disclaimer. For y'all out there that are highly sensitive and easily offended, this is probably the wrong channel for y'all, because I'm not sugarcoating anything I say. I'm speaking it straight up. So if you don't like what I have to say, you could go click somewhere else. I'm not tripping. Anyways, for y'all that are here, that rock with me, let's get into the video. So in this video, I don't have a poem for y'all, so we're just gonna get into it. Boss or Bum Part 2. Now what are we talking about in Part 2 exactly? Well, in the last video, we were talking about what's a bum and why we don't want to be bums. You know, unless you want to be, that's you. So in this video, we're gonna talk about what is a boss and why you want to be a boss. Let's recap what a bum is. A bum is a mentality, it's a mindset. But someone could look good and still be a bum. Someone could be dressed to the nines and still be a bum. What I'm trying to say is it's a mentality. What I'm saying is a bum is a mentality. If you walk like a bum, talk like a bum, think like a bum, chances are you're a bum. And last video I went over how a bum talks, walks, thinks, acts, all that. In this video we're talking about how a boss walks, talks, thinks, and all that. So let's get into it. We know a bum is someone who doesn't think deeper, who's pretty cool at being surface level cool with the basic necessities of life. A boss is someone who has an understanding of all of that, goes deeper into that, so they know how to surpass that basic level. We called it the bum baseline. For bosses, I'm gonna call it the boss brain. You know, I like my alliteration, so yeah. But bosses, they for sure understand things such as the inside reflects the outside, meaning the way you think affects your reality. You could have a boss and a bum sitting right next to each other, looking at the same thing. A boss will look at, let's see, what's a good example? Okay, let's just say technology. A phone, for example. A bum will look at a phone and think, I could watch porn. I could go on social media and look at other people. I could watch memes. Nothing's wrong with memes, but a bum will look at a phone and think, all the stuff I could consume, all the stuff I could look at. A boss would think, this social media is nice. I could promote my business with this. I could learn more, gain knowledge from people that are posting. A boss could think, I could create. So instead of being the bum and thinking about what they could consume, a boss, on the other hand, will think about what they can create. And that's pretty much, like, if I want to simplify it, that is the difference between a boss and a bum. A bum always thinks, what can I take? What can I take? Any handouts? A boss always thinks, what can I make? What can I make? What can I hand out? And a boss, they understand that every single small part of your life affects the grand scheme of things. It affects how you show yourself to the world. So whether it's you're sitting on the couch, the remote's across the room for some reason, and you don't want to get it, that is a simple way to show that you're lazy. And it's a simple way to show that when it comes to small things like a TV remote, you don't have the energy to go up and get it. That you're just gonna be, I'm fine just sitting here dealing with what I got. But a boss, they're gonna get up and go get it, because what they're watching isn't what they wanted. They wanted to get the TV remote, so they're gonna get up and get the TV remote. They're not gonna settle for the same channel that's already on the TV. I don't know if you guys are following me with that, but I'm pretty sure that was a good metaphor. So bosses, they try to figure out ways they can fix every single area of their life. Whether it's eliminating small habits, big habits, setting healthy routines, self-reflecting on their own issues, their own life, their own problems, developing their financial literacy, developing their vocabulary, developing their emotional self, their emotional regulation, their emotional body, getting a healthy body. Because, you know, if you look at yourself and you, like, yes, there are fat ass rich niggas, but at the same time, it's like, how are you gonna be rich? Like, we're not talking about being rich, we're talking about being a boss. And a boss will maximize every single part of their life to overall receive maximum output in their life. Let's say this is a video game. A boss wants to be maxed out on every single stat that is beneficial for them. They want to max out their stats on their body. They want to max out the stats in their mind and the stats, I don't know, on the spiritual side. Let's just say that. A boss will keep their home clean because they understand a cluttered home equals a cluttered mind. They keep a healthy circle of friends because they understand the people around you affect who you are. And bosses know how to control themselves because think about it. If you can't even control yourself, how are you going to be able to control a business? And these are just examples of how small things that seem very minute, can affect the grand scheme of things. Like, I don't even think I have to go further into it. The stuff I just said makes sense. A big thing about a boss is they understand that every day I'm not gonna make exponential leaps. If it does happen, that's perfect. Just like the tortoise and the hare, slow and steady wins the race. So bosses understand, as long as I'm growing 1% every day, I'm making progress. And with that whole 1% every single day, it causes the boss brain to start to really focus in on itself. Not necessarily making the person selfish or anything, but simply, I have a lot of problems. So it's gonna take a lot of brain power for me to fix those problems. Cause if it didn't, those problems will already be fixed. Bums wouldn't have problems. When you start to focus in on your own self and look at your own faults, your own problems, your own complications, your own self and how you hold back yourself, and then you start to break down your own self-limiting beliefs, your own self-made barriers, that's really how you start to just skyrocket and take off in life. You'll see your whole world change, honestly. A boss doesn't necessarily need a significant other. They don't need a man or woman because they're whole in themselves, you know? They understand their own masculinity and their own femininity. Like, I could make a whole video on that. Just describing and explaining femininity and masculinity, because we all live on a spectrum of masculine to feminine. It just depends on whatever the situation requires. There's a way to balance the scales, and that's an internal thing. That's I know when to flip the switch, I know when to scale it back. And bosses, they get pretty good at that. Well, they understand themselves and they understand how to basically just show up in the world the best way they can. That pretty much summarizes a boss. That summarizes what a boss is. A boss tries to be the best version of themselves. They keep looking towards, how do I become better? What can I do? Understanding that even though, yes, they might have done a lot of stuff great in the past, they could still continue and keep growing and keep doing even better. Keep striving for greatness. Bosses, they never stop. Because it's a grind. It's what makes, and that's the thing. For bosses, that's what's entertaining for them. The grind, the journey. We got a lot of y'all boys out here playing video games, and trust me, I understand. But why do we like to level up? Why do we like the grind? Why do we play JRPGs? We like to get at it. We know that once I reach level 25, I unlock this. I'll be able to do this, and that's gonna make the gameplay way easier. bosses, they understand that too. They just do it in the real world. Overall, that is the concept of the grind, and that's why they put it in video games, because the masculinity within us wants to see progress. We want to see growth. That's how they trap us boys. I ain't gonna talk about that anymore though. Stay hydrated, my H2Os. Now personally, I love water, but when I get tired of water, I just toss a little juice in there, you know? It's slightly different than water. There's a tip for y'all who can't drink water for shit. I think I didn't cover everything in this video, but I did cover the basics of how to become a boss. Keep trying to get better. Don't be comfortable. Actually, wait, that's what I was talking about. A boss. When becoming a boss, it's never easy. And this is my closing statements. When becoming a boss, at first it's never easy, especially if you're going from a bum to a boss. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be hard at first. But the more you take steps into it, 1 foot in front of the other, 1% every day, in 100 days, you're gonna be 100% better than what you would have been if you were doing 0% every day. Not even trying, staying a bum. Overall, as you work towards becoming a boss, the game becomes more fun. Starting from 0 is never fun. But when you're on step 50, things will be looking up. For y'all that want to go to the gym or see people going to the gym, trust me, unless you just naturally did sports and stuff, even then, a lot of athletes, they don't like working out. They don't like going to the gym. They just like playing their sport. But they do understand that going to the gym does provide benefits and it'll help them do better in their sport. So they need to work out if they want to be the best. When it comes to going to the gym, which I think all of y'all should do, fuck getting BBLs, fuck getting lipo. Instead of going the easy way, getting a BBL and stuff like that, trying to do these, shock your abs to get a 6-pack. When it comes to people who start going to the gym, nobody likes it at first. It's hard. You see other people around you doing better than you. But those people started somewhere. And I know this personally because I went to the gym, I sculpted my body, and it's like, I'm proud of what I got. I'm proud of where I am with my body. I seen from the start how hard it was, but I said, fuck it. I don't care how hard it is. I'm gonna keep just showing up and keep doing it, because I know in the end it's gonna pay off. What I'm trying to get with this whole gym analogy is, from the start, going to the gym is gonna be hard. From the start, trying to be a boss and becoming a boss is gonna be hard. But the more you show up for yourself, the more you just say, I don't care how hard it is, I'm gonna keep just doing it, getting at it. Eventually, you're gonna start to like it. You're gonna start to be like, you know what? I don't know why I was complaining. I love coming here, showing up every day, getting my job done. That goes for bosses and the gym. Like, if you ask people who have been going to the gym for 6 months to a year and beyond, it's their lifestyle now. At first they weren't going to the gym, but now it's their lifestyle. Same thing with being a boss. They used to be a bum a year ago, but now it's their lifestyle. So what I'm saying is, if you're living the bum lifestyle, it's never too late to become a boss, y'all. Just keep showing up for yourself, and eventually things will start paying off. I'll see y'all later. Well, that was the video. Thank you guys for watching this far, and hopefully you guys learned something new. You guys got some wisdom, some advice that you could take on throughout your life. Hopefully it's something that'll change your mind. But overall, if you did gain anything from this, whether it's enjoyment, knowledge, or whatever the fuck, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment if you dare, and share to someone who you think could benefit from this video, you know? If you feel like a like, a subscribe, a comment, and a share isn't enough, or you simply just want to do more, I have different methods down in the description. I also got an online store that if you guys check through there, that's a lot of support. Thank you for that if you do. And I also have other channels that I don't necessarily promote, but y'all can still go check it out. Like I said, it's all in the comments. So if you want to support me, go do that. I'm definitely going to keep grinding. So peace out. And I want y'all to keep grinding too.